Hi there folks, welcome to week 3 of the LGBT Ecotherapy course. I've really enjoyed reading your responses so far this week. There's been a lot of mixed approaches to the tasks, and I appreciate how some of you who found it difficult, especially if shielding to do the tasks, have found more creative ways of getting around it, and I think that's a great approach. Also, it's been really interesting to see how some of you have found some tasks really difficult. Other people have really connected with them, and I think this is so interesting about nature, how it reflects our own experience, and different things will connect with different ones, and that's all part of the course, I suppose, to get us to look at how we respond to things and see how other people respond to things as well. That there's no one reality and one shared experience that we all have with nature. There are so many factors, and that's fascinating to me. Now, the first task for this week I want you to do is a little sky meditation each day. So, as with the other grounding exercises we've been doing, I want you to spend maybe between 3 to 5 minutes each day, in the daytime, not in the nighttime, please. And I want you to find a view of the sky and fix your eyes in one spot and just really consider the expanse of everything. I want you to pay attention to how the sky at that moment might relate to your mood, how the colour is in the sky. Is it blue? Are there clouds passing by? Are the clouds completely obscuring the blue of the sky? I'm often in mind of a really beautiful Buddhist saying that compares clouds to thoughts, and that they're constantly passing by, but when we look at the sky we think that it's a fixed thing a lot of the time. We're not questioning it. We're just like, there's the clouds, there's the sky. But actually, when you pay attention and stop, it's really great to just remind yourself how fleeting and how everything is moving and changing all the time. And even if the sky is covered with clouds, that's not actually the reality. The blue sky is still there. It might be the reality of what we see, but it's not the whole story. And behind those grey clouds, the blue sky is still there. And I guess that can be like our thoughts sometimes, if they seem quite difficult and we're in a difficult place, that there are still things behind it, and they will pass like everything else in life passes, and sometimes that's a really good thing, to remind ourselves that things pass and not to just see it in a sad light. So that's your kind of daily task, your daily meditation task. Now, for your main task, I'm going to give you one, and I'm going to ask you to do it as many days as you can. So if you can do it every day, that would be amazing. But please, if you can do it at least twice, that would be great. I'm going to leave it to you to decide, because I know that we've all got different levels of obligations in life and things going on. So if you can do it at least twice, up to 5 or 6 times would be amazing. And it's called 3 Good Things in Nature. And it's as simple as it sounds. I want you to go for walks, and on your walks, look for 3 good things in nature. And I want you to keep a little diary. So don't just, walk past something and go, there's a tree, that's good, I like it. I want you to really use this as like an investigative exercise when you're out. Really find 3 things that you are really drawn to and you are compelled to stop and spend more time with and investigate further. So a good thing could be a view, it could be a sound, it could be a smell. Use all of your senses to explore this. If you've got a particular sense that you rely on more, that's fine, but be aware of it and learn from that. It's interesting when we do these exercises how we might find that, oh, hang on, I rely on my sight all the time, or sound. What might it be like to push myself and try another sense? So please keep a diary on it. It doesn't have to be anything really in depth, it can be like a paragraph each day, a few sentences for each thing, but just something that you write so that you can remember and reflect on it as well a little bit. Sometimes we learn from our experience in nature after the fact and we go away and think about it. So if you're struggling with it sometimes, consider these 3 things. So consider how you experience it in your senses. So how does it feel or smell or taste or look, etc. How does it make me feel? And also, what does this mean to me? And that can be a really insightful thing. If you're shielding, try this once from your window, but I'm also going to post some videos for you to work with this week as well. And it'll make sense when you watch the videos, and I hope it works for you. I think it will. So I appreciate if you are shielding that you're sticking with the course. You know, I know it's a lot more difficult for some of us than others to actually do these tasks, but I think it's amazing that you're all doing what you can with it. So one more thing, if you've done any sort of grounding exercises in previous tasks that you've really enjoyed, you don't have to stop doing those. You can continue. So if you loved doing the birds task last week and you got something out of it, you know, feel free just to keep on doing that. And same with the grounding exercise in week 1 where we were working with different senses. Feel free to stick with that and bring it back into your day, because it often doesn't take that much time, but it really affects us. So, you know, if you're coming across things you like, stick with them. So that's it. Quick recap. I will also, like last week, post some brief notes so you can take them with you if you want to when you're doing your task. It's basically a sky meditation each day for 3 to 5 minutes, and I want you to look for 3 good things in nature and journal on it at least 2 times this week. Thanks very much, folks. I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye bye.